make this part 2 of the video. Anyways, I was saying Anibal Sanchez, he's probably due for a downgrade. So if he drops a few points, he's going to be a silver. So that might be a player you guys want to sell off. Go to the Royals here. Kane, he's going to make the jump to a gold. He's turning into a superstar in center field. He kind of reminds me of Carlos Gomez or even McCutcheon, and I think he's going to make that jump to a gold. It's only a matter of time. Definitely get him. He's a good center fielder to use for your team, really, in my opinion, unless you already have Trout or somebody. But just a great overall center fielder. So you guys should definitely invest in him. He's going for, see, a lot of people are anticipating these changes, so you guys want to get into it as soon as you can, or his price is just going to keep going up. Another player I want to talk about on Oakland, that is Marcus Semien. So where's he at? See, he's rated very low. Yeah, so I think he has a good chance to jump up to a silver. He's been doing pretty well for Oakland. Has some pretty good power. So I think you might expect for his power to go up. His fielding would probably stay the same, but I think his hitting will go up just enough where he can make that jump to a silver. And again, this is a cheap investment you guys could get for under 25 stubs. All right, now I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go to the Angels actually. I think the Angels have a few players that are due for some downgrades. Albert Pujols, he hasn't really been hitting too well this year. He has a few home runs. He might keep going down. I don't think they'll have the balls to put him down to a bronze. I really feel like his fielding's overrated, and I feel like it has been his entire career. His hitting might drop even more, but this might be a player you guys can definitely expect him to stay a silver. I don't know if he'll drop to a bronze, but he has a better chance of dropping to a bronze than jumping to a gold, in my opinion, unless he just proves me wrong and starts to really tear it up in the season. But I just don't see it happening. Another player on the Angels I want to talk about is David Freese. Well, it looks like he's already a bronze, but it's something to keep in mind. This player you definitely don't want to invest in. He's not going to make a jump to silver. I doubt they put him to a common, but I expect him to keep taking a downgrade. And I honestly thought he was a little higher than that, but that's another player. If you guys have or you're thinking about getting, just, you know, don't even bother. A couple more players that may go down in rating. I think for the Phillies, Chase Utley's probably due. He's an 85, so you know, any subtle changes to his attributes and he's gonna drop to a silver easily. So I would get rid of him. If you had him, look to sell him now. You could get, I mean, you could still get what, 3,000 subs, so might not be a bad idea. And the last player I want to talk about on Boston, and this isn't a big one, it's Alan Craig. He's already a bronze. But I mean, if you guys have him on your team or whatever the case may be, his hitting has been absolutely awful. So if you guys are using a budget team and you have him, you might want to think about getting rid of him. He might drop to a common. I love the guy. He's one of my favorite Cardinals, or he was one of my favorite Cardinals, but he does not deserve those contact ratings at all. He's hitting around 200 the last 2 years. Just absolutely no power. So that's another player you guys want to keep in mind. And finally, let me go ahead and talk about the big one. That would be Bryce Harper. I think this is the next guy that's going to make that jump to a diamond. A lot of people were expecting it last week. Again, I think it's because San Diego Studios, they're usually a week or two behind. So you probably want to get them as soon as possible, because let me talk about a few things here. First, if they change his position to right field weighs arm strength and fielding a little bit more than what left field does. So if he goes to right field, I think his overall will automatically jump up a few points. I think also his power and contact and play discipline are going to go up as well. I think he's leading the league in walks. He's been hitting well for contact, and of course he's been hitting for power as well. So I think just changing his position to right field will bump him up to an 89, 90 alone, and then, you know, adding the discipline and contact and power. He might even get a slight upgrade in fielding. Not sure on that, but I think that'll be enough to get him to a diamond. So this might be a good investment to look into. Even if you guys, you know, even if he doesn't become a diamond within the next few weeks, I think it's eventually going to happen. And I think he's also a good player to have on the field, because me personally, I need a left fielder since Cargo went down, and I love hitting with left-handed batters. So I think he's definitely a player you want to look into. A lot of people are anticipating this as well, so you can see the price is pretty hefty for a gold. That's still not a bad price, so you guys might want to jump ship and jump on the bandwagon and try to get a Bryce Harper card. I don't think it's going to be too profitable at the moment, but I mean, if he jumps to a diamond, I mean his selling price is probably going to be 25. You know, you could probably sell him for 25, 30K or whatever. So I mean, that's a player you definitely want to look at, and I would say that's the next closest player to becoming a diamond. So I know I probably didn't get everybody, and I might have missed a few, but those are the big ones I think that are just due for an upgrade, especially a lot of the Cardinals I talked about. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And like I said, they might not happen this Monday, but it's going to happen eventually. I'm going to start trying to come out with these videos every week if I get good feedback. So let me know if you guys liked it. And, you know, feel free to comment if I miss some players or some players you may think will be getting the shaft or getting an upgrade or whatnot. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's Cardinal 45.